Hello friends, today we'll be looking at another question of secondary 2. This one is based on Pythagoras concept. So if you know the Pythagoras, what is Pythagoras theorem, you will really like the question. So let's start doing the question. A garden is in a shape of rectangle, has sides x meter and 12 meter and a diagonal of 5 root over x meter. Now the part A is find the possible area of garden, and then another part is a landscape charges 110 per meter square for landscaping services. Now using the area found in part A, find the cost of landscaping half of the garden. So we have to find, it's important, we have to find only the cost of landscaping of half of the garden. Okay. Now, uh, what do we have here? See, a garden is in a shape of rectangle. So let's start with drawing a rectangle here. So let's draw it quickly. So let's say this is my rectangle. Okay, so what are its sides? One of the sides is x meter, another one is 12 meter, right? And what else is given? We are given that the diagonal of the triangle, this is the diagonal of rectangle, right? The diagonal of the rectangle is 5 root x. Okay, now we have to find the area of the garden. So basically we have to find the area of the rectangle. So we know that the sides of any rectangle, right, they are always at 90 degree. So this angle is 90 degree, right? We know that. So let's label it. So this is, let's say this is A, B, C and D, right? So we know that A, B, C is a right angle triangle, right? So that means we can apply Pythagoras theorem to this, right? Because we have all the sides given, like it's 12x and 5 root x, right? So we can apply Pythagoras theorem here, right? So let's write it. So in right angle triangle, what's the name of the triangle? It's ABC, where angle B is 90 degree, right? So using, you can say it using Pythagoras theorem, okay, what can we say? So what's Pythagoras theorem? It says that the length or the square of the length of the hypotenuse, where AC is the hypotenuse, is equal to the sum of the square of the length of other two sides, where here they are AB and BC. So what we can say from here is that AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square, right? This is using the Pythagoras theorem. So let's replace it with the actual values. So it's 5 root x square is equal to, then what is my AB? AB is x, so it will give me x square plus, what is my, sorry, AB is 12. Okay, so let's write it as 12 square, and BC is x. So this is my x square, right? So this will give me what? 5 times 5, 25, and square root of x will give me x, right? Then this one will give me 144 plus x square, right? Now we can convert it into a quadratic equation, right? Just moving by just moving 25x to the other side, right? So this is my quadratic equation, and we got to factorize it. So if you know how to factorize it, the two factors that you will be getting from this will be x minus 16 and x minus 9. Okay, so if you don't know how to factorize a quadratic equation, please follow my videos. I will be uploading them soon, how to do the factorization of a quadratic equation. So for here, yeah, so these are the two factors. So from here, right, we can say that, okay, so x minus 16 is equal to 0, or x minus 9 is equal to 0. So from here we get x is equal to 16 or x is equal to 9, right? Now what we have to find is the area of the garden. So now since we have got, see, there are two possible values of x. One is 16, another one is 9, and that's why possibly in the question they ask find the possible area of the garden. So there are two possible values, right? Because we have two possible values of x. One is 9, another one is 6. So our answer should be for part A, the possible areas. So there are two possible areas, right? So the possible area could be what? It's length times breadth, right? We know that. So it is AB times BC, which is like, if we take AB is fixed, is 12, and BC, if we take x is equal to 9, right? It will be equal to how much? 12 times 9 will give you 108, or or the possible area could be again the same thing, AB times BC. Here again AB is fixed 12, and BC this time we are going to take 16, right? This one, okay. Now this will give you 12, 16 times 12, 192. So we have two possible areas of this rectangle, right? This rectangular garden. One is 108 cm square, and the one is 192 cm square, right? Now let's go to the part B. So they are saying a landscape charges 110 per meter square for landing services. So using area found in A, find the cost of landscaping half of the garden. So that means before we go and find out what's the cost, we have to find half of the area, right? So half of the area here would be 108 divided by 2, right? It will give me 54, and here, or here, the half of the area, the possible area, is 192 divided by 2. That will give me 96. Okay. Now since we know that the half of the area of the garden, it can be either 54 cm square or 96 cm square, and we know that the cost of 1 meter square, cost of landscaping of 1 meter square is 110. From here we can easily calculate what will be the cost of landscaping. Okay, so let's do part B. So cost of landscaping. So here again we will be getting two answers, right? Two answers, because we have two areas. So the cost of landscaping could be 54 times 110, right? That's the amount, right? So 54 times 110 will give you 5,940, or the it could be your, if you take this area 96, it will be 96 times 110, and that will give you $10,560, right? So your answer, this is in dollars, right? So for part A, the possible area could be 108 or 192 cm square, and the cost of landscaping, half of the garden, could be either 5,940 or $10,560. Okay, so hope you enjoyed the question and understood it well. See you in the next video.